Leaving our glamping accommodation, we'll pass through Chiang Mai and head towards Chiang Rai. It's going to be around a 4 hours drive, though we'll be staying for 2 nights, but technically we'll only have 1 full day there, as we only reached in the late afternoon. And also my daughter is having a fever, so we'll have a simple dinner and call it a day. The main reason for coming to Chiang Rai is to hike the famous Pu Chi Fa mountain further up northeast from here. But as our daughter is still having a slight fever, we decided not to risk the 2 hours drive there, as we are not sure if she's fit enough to climb up. After some changes in our itineraries for the day, we decided to visit Wat Rong Khun White Temple first thing in the morning. It is just a 15-minute drive from our hotel. Temple hopping is really not in our to-do list in Thailand. In fact, this is the very first temple we visited in the trip. And the reason why we're here is because this is such an iconic landmark in Chiang Rai, the most famous and popular tourist attraction here.
吹他吹，他3个就300。辛苦没有穿袖。吓到了！快走！Go go go！ 走咯。
The temple was designed by a famous local visual artist, and the structure was embedded with fragments of mirror, creating the sparkling effect under the sun.
Sorry.
And the entire compound is rather big with other structures. But frankly speaking, they are all quite negligible. The main reason here is to see the White Temple, which is truly stunning and impressive. Do note that this place gets really crowded later part of the day. Next, we continue to drive another 20 minutes along the same direction towards Khun Kong Waterfall. This is the highest waterfall in Chiang Rai. The total return trip should be around 3 km.
走咯。哦，这边可能会有蛇吼。那。有看啊？ 看好路啊！Okay, you need to walk.
Though the entire journey is slightly less than 3 km, but there are quite a fair bit of climbing to do, and the track can be quite slippery, especially when closer to the waterfall.
Hold on. Balance yourself. Okay, good, well done.
Our next planned destination is a 10 minutes backtrack to Rai Rai Tea House, a famous Japanese-style tea house by the stream and Instagram-worthy place. But for some reason, we randomly ended up at a local eateries along the way out of the waterfall instead. In my opinion, this is a much better option. This place serves Thai food, operated by a small local family. And the seating arrangement here is just amazing. Right beside the stream, of course you are not getting a 5-star furnishing here, but the overall vibe here are so good. The feel of this place is not something you can place a price tag on, if you know what I mean. This place is just so relaxing. We literally just lost in time.
Cheers!
In the late afternoon, since there are still some times before nightfall, we decided to drive towards the opposite direction, cutting through Chiang Rai to visit the infamous Golden Triangle, a place where 3 countries meet, only separated by Mekong River. Frankly, there are nothing of interest which we wanted to see there. It's just pure curiosity as growing up watching Hong Kong Mafia movie in the 80s and 90s. The Golden Triangle is notorious for its humans and drug trafficking activities. but now it's made accessible to most tourists.
Chinese.
哦，对哦，那个晶晶也像是可惜哦。
因为那是它可以很多老鼠都没法在这边吃。
In 200 meters, your destination will be on the right.
我这个是办你看，从那边可以看过去的，已经。走，进去。Go. So the other side is Myanmar. So this is Myanmar, which is there. And Laos. So Laos is the one that is quite built out already. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming. Is it?
来，我拍。这边来看着我，baby。
This is pretty much the only structure we saw on the Myanmar side, and we were told that it's a casino. There are also casinos at Laos, and it is also more developed there in general. And we can also see a lot of ongoing development happening. It's not hard to come across resources from the internet stating that these developments in Laos are initiated by Chinese syndicate for the sole purpose to launder money generated from illegal activities around this area. But well, how true is these claims is really hard to verify.